Let me tell you something, most men never realize until it's too late. The moment you start chasing her, you begin to lose yourself, and not because she's heartless or cruel, not because she's trying to hurt you. It's because the game was never about love, it was always about power. You thought you were building something real. You thought effort, kindness, consistency would secure something meaningful. But the moment she feels your sense of peace depends on her, something shifts. She knows she has leverage. And in that moment, the dynamic is no longer about control. She doesn't have to say it directly. It's in how she pulls away just slightly, how her responses get shorter, how her interest seems to fade while you increase your efforts, trying to win back the version of her that once wanted you. And that's the trap. Because now, without even realizing it, you're performing. You're seeking validation. You're hoping your love will convince her to stay. But here's the harsh truth. Once she senses your need, she loses respect. Not because you feel deeply, but because your feelings start replacing your self-worth. Most men, in this position, start unraveling. They overthink every word. They overanalyze every interaction. They become anxious, desperate, reactive. They start sending long messages, asking what's wrong, trying to hold together something that was never theirs to control. But not you. Not anymore. Because the man I'm talking to right now is done begging. He's done proving. He's done bending himself to keep a woman interested. He's not here to argue for his value. He's not here to fight for a place in someone else's life. He's ready to walk, not to get her back, but to get himself back. He remembers who he is. He knows peace is something internal, not something granted by her attention. He doesn't need to win her over. He needs to win himself back. And walking away isn't weakness, it's power. It's the loudest thing you can do without making a sound. Because when you stop chasing, you stop bleeding energy. And when you stop bleeding energy, you begin to rebuild the man you were always meant to be. Not someone waiting to be chosen, but someone who chooses himself first, every time. There's a quiet kind of strength most men never tap into, the power of silence. Not silence out of spite or avoidance, but silence born from discipline and emotional control. See, when a woman pulls away, the instinct most men have is to chase clarity, to ask what's wrong, to get an explanation. But here's the truth. Most won't tell you when she's being distant. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's not confused. She's not lost. She's watching, testing, seeing if your peace is tied to her presence. And when you start asking questions, seeking answers, chasing clarity, you confirm her suspicion. You show her that she controls your center. That's why your silence becomes your strongest boundary. It's not about playing games. It's not about ignoring her to get a reaction. It's about communicating one powerful message. I don't beg for clarity in places where confusion is intentional. You don't raise your voice. You don't write paragraphs. You don't double text. You simply stop responding to energy that disrespects your presence. Because your silence is not emptiness, it's presence amplified. It says more than any explanation ever could. She's used to men breaking, typing essays, trying to win her back through emotional display. But when you stay still and bothered, grounded, collected, she doesn't know how to process it. She tries to bait you. She tests your patience. She throws confusion your way, hoping you'll react, but you don't. And that quiet, calm, disciplined silence, that's when she starts to feel your absence more than your presence ever made her. Feel. The silence isn't cold, it's clear. It's not punishment, it's protection. It's the invisible line that says, this is where my dignity begins. When she hears nothing in response to her drama, her games, her mixed signals, that silence becomes a mirror. And in that mirror, she doesn't see your weakness. She sees her own reflection. She's left wondering why the man who used to respond to every emotion now doesn't move at all. And that's when the shift happens. Because the most dangerous man isn't the one who fights to stay, the one who disappears quietly when he's no longer respected. And the longer your silence stretches, the louder it speaks. Not just to her, but to yourself. Because you're no longer explaining your worth, you're embodying it. And that is a language she can't manipulate. Drama is her test, and focus is your answer. When a woman creates emotional noise, sudden mood swings, passive aggression, cold texts, hot and cold energy, she's not always doing it consciously, but make no mistake, it's a test. She's watching to see if you abandon your center. She wants to know if she can control your emotions with hers. And most men fail. They get sucked into the emotional whirlpool. They argue, they defend, they panic, they beg for peace from a woman who, in that moment, thrives on creating war. But the man who truly holds masculine power doesn't fall for it. He doesn't fight back. He doesn't plead. He gets quiet, not in weakness, but in focus. He doesn't feed the drama. He feeds his discipline. He goes to the gym. He focuses on his business. He builds, he grows. While she tries to pull him into emotional chaos, he doubles down on progress. That's how you confuse the storm, by refusing to be swept up in it, you see. A grounded man doesn't need emotional revenge. He doesn't need to post cryptic quotes or try to make her jealous. His progress is silent. His evolution speaks louder than anything he could say. She wants attention, you give her absence. She wants control, you give her stillness. That's when she begins to notice your presence isn't available like it used to be. She can't summon it with a cold stare or a short reply anymore. That access is gone. Not because you're trying to hurt her, but because you're choosing yourself over chaos. You stop reacting to breadcrumbs. You stop needing answers. You stop being emotionally accessible to someone who plays with your presence. And in doing that, you shift everything. You go from being a man who chases peace through hurt to a man who creates peace within himself. She may not admit it, but your indifference hits harder than any anger ever could. Because while she plays games, you play for legacy. You're building something, and in that silence, in that distance, she starts to feel the weight of your absence. Not because you disappeared, but because you evolved beyond her reach. You're not punishing her. You're just too focused now. Too busy building a future where you're no longer reacting to emotional chaos but commanding your own direction. That's real power. There's a moment every man faces when he's tempted to explain himself to prove he's a good guy, to justify his actions, to defend his intentions. But here's the hard truth. The more you try to explain your worth, the more you devalue it. Real ones don't need a presentation. They feel your presence. They recognize your energy. The moment you start selling yourself, you drop your price. Because a man who truly knows who he is doesn't try to convince, he just shows up, fully rooted, and lets his energy speak for him. Think about it. Have you ever seen a lion explaining why he's dangerous? No, he walks like one. He moves like one, and everything around him adjusts accordingly. You don't need to tell her you're different, valuable, loyal, or real. You just need to be that, and give her the space to either recognize it or lose it. If she doesn't see it, you don't get angry. You don't explain, you walk. Not in a loud, dramatic way, but with quiet certainty. You remove your presence and let that absence speak louder than any justification ever could. The truth is, if someone needs a speech to value you, they never really did. And the longer you stay explaining yourself to the wrong one, the longer you delay being seen by the right one. That's why the strongest move you can make is silence. Not because you're avoiding the moment, but because you're protecting your energy. You're done handing out explanations to someone who was never listening to understand, only listening to maintain control. You stop being the guy who texts first every time. You stop being the one who rushes to fix things. You stop being the man who hands over emotional power for the illusion of connection. And when you do that, she starts to notice the shift. She feels the space. She hears the silence. And if she values you, she'll feel the loss. But if she doesn't, good. You just cleared space for someone who will. You're not here to be understood by everyone. You're here to stand in your truth so solidly that the right people align with you naturally and the wrong ones fall away. So stop explaining. Start embodying. The man who doesn't explain his worth forces the world to feel it. That's the kind of presence you carry now. The most powerful move a man can make is to stop playing the game entirely. She expects you to chase. She expects you to wait, to double text, to stay available. That's the pattern she's used to. And as long as you keep feeding it, she keeps control. But the second you stop, everything changes. You stop reaching out. You stop overthinking her silence. You stop trying to fix something she's no longer interested in maintaining. And that silence, that shift in energy, it forces her to feel something she never expected. Lost. Not because you tried to hurt her, but because you finally honored yourself. That's when the pressure flips. She's no longer the one holding power. Now she's the one left wondering. Not because you were cold, but because you finally stopped handing her access to your energy on demand. You see, the truth is, she was never afraid of losing you because she thought you'd never leave. She thought you'd always be there, ready to respond, ready to explain, ready to chase. But now you've gone silent. Not to manipulate her, but to protect your peace. And in that space, she starts questioning everything. Your absence becomes louder than your words ever were. It echoes in her mind, in her moments of quiet, in her scroll through your page. She starts to feel the weight of what she took for granted. But whether she comes back or not is irrelevant because you've already won. You've already reclaimed your dignity, your power, your presence. You're no longer someone waiting to be chosen. You've become the standard. You're not her option anymore. You're the one that got away. And if she doesn't return, it's not your loss. It's hers. Because you didn't just walk away, you evolved. You stopped chasing someone else's approval and started building a life that no longer needs it. You proved something far more important than whether she wants you back. You proved to yourself that your peace is not up for negotiation, that your silence is your strength, that your standards are non-negotiable, that you don't need to be chosen by someone who never valued you. You just need to walk forward with calm confidence, knowing you gave her access to a rare kind of man and she lost it, and that's her burden to carry, not yours.